Pink Panther in the Olym-Pinks is an animated short film from 1980. This is directed by Friz Freleng and written by Friz Freleng, John W. Dunn, and David Detiege. And we have no voice cast because there is no dialogue, and I feel like 30 minutes without dialogue is maybe a bit too long for my personal preferences. The animation is great, I like the idea, but I feel like it either should have been significantly shorter or we needed some dialogue. In terms of my personal preference, the Pink Panther is taking part in various winter activities, winter sports. We also have the little man doing it as well, and I feel like we focused far too much on the little man and not enough on the Pink Panther, and that was a little bit irritating at times because I love the design of the Pink Panther. I really like the character, so even if there wasn't any dialogue, I feel like visually watching the Pink Panther would have been great. The little man, while I don't mind the character design, is maybe not as engaging visually. However, on the flip side, we do have quite a nice variety of sports, of different winter activities, so that was nice to see. I think that was certainly done very well, so no complaints there. Really well animated. With regards to how long we spend on each winter activity, I feel like there were some that were okay. For example, the downhill skiing I thought worked very well. It was very quick. There were some others. In fact, the actual events themselves are, well, I guess because they're races due to the nature of the fast speed of the sports, they are quite quick. But there's quite a lot of fluff in between them that I just didn't think was necessary. That's all to say, I feel like it could have been much shorter without actually losing anything. And I feel like half an hour of no dialogue, and sometimes it's not very interesting to watch. It's maybe just a little bit too long or missing something, and in my opinion, that something is dialogue. Even if it was just passing comments from people who were helping with the events and things, that could have made it a little bit more engaging, because every now and then we're being pulled back into it to listen to something. So I feel like that was a missed opportunity. Or indeed, it could have been one of the shorter Pink Panther cartoons, and I think that would have worked better. Nevertheless, I didn't mind it. It's definitely a good concept. It's relatively well executed. The animation is not too bad. We do obviously have a lot of snowy white, which is quite beautiful to look at, and then the pink of the Pink Panther is lovely as well. So it's not too bad. I'm quite new to Pink Panther cartoons. I did watch it as a child, but I don't really remember very much about it at all. So I'm generally exploring a lot of it for the first time. And of the ones that I've seen, I'd say this one's okay, but it's probably never going to be my favourite. But who knows, time will tell. For now, I didn't mind Pink Panther in the Olym-Pinks. It's not perfect, but if it sounds like it would appeal to you, then I'd say, sure, check it out. You might like it more than I did.